Hello everyone. So today's after action report. So I did fairly well. I think apart from I have uploaded like reels, couple of reels, and apart from that I walked for an hour. So that's like five. I walk for around 5 kilometers, and apart from that, I meditated. So the consistency is still there. I'm still winning in there. There were times in this meditation during this session that I wanted to give up, but I did not. So that is awesome. We are winning there. We'll keep winning. And apart from that, yeah, see, understand that you have to claim victory. Like nothing will happen. Like if you don't improve your self-talk and if you don't speak positively to yourself, it will only you're only digging your own grave. You see, you need to place hooks. So it's like you are climbing a wall, and you climb a little and you fell off, and then you again climb some wall, and then you again fall off. Like, this is stupidity, guys. Understand this. Like, people say that I don't give up. Right now I'm about to share with you a rather pessimistic view, and someone might think that this is a pessimistic view, but if you like listen to me properly what I have to say, this is an optimistic view. So people say that I don't give up, but what happens is that they are on the ground and they go from level 0 to level 1, and then they again fall off. Then they again go from level 0 to level 1. They again fall off. Like, this cycle repeats. And this is stupidity, guys. And this happens when you are climbing a wall. For example, this, you need to place hooks here. Now you have hook here, so you will be able to climb onto this level. Now from here, if you place hook here, you can climb here. If you place hook here, you can climb here. And what is hook? Hook is basically speaking positively about yourself, claiming victory, always claiming victory. Apart from that, self talk, speaking properly to yourself, not berating yourself 24/7. It won't help you in any way. So, positive thinking, this works. Positive thinking, you need to deploy that. And how would you do that? There's two level. There's two ways to do that. First, you bring in the evidence. So there are two methods for deploying positive thinking in your life. First is you bring in some tiny evidence in your life, and then you look back, you watch your previous step, you say, yes, I have done this tiny hard thing that I thought that I won't be able to do. It can be just something that you don't want to do for 5 minutes. You do that, you look back, you see that I have done this shit for 5 minutes. So that would mean that I am strong. This is the first method, and this from here you can uh, compound it to any level, guys. If you keep, like, this is sort of a backtrack method, right? You keep looking yourself back, you see that, oh, I have made this progress, so I am strong. Maybe I can try this. Maybe I can push myself here a little bit more. You push yourself. You see that you are able to push yourself. Then you propel yourself. First method is like this. Second is placing God in placing God and God's will. Now, how will you do that? You are faced with the challenge, you are faced with the difficulty, an obstruction of sorts, an impediment, right? And you are thinking that you won't be able to do this. So you say, God's willing, I'm strong. I'm strong because I have blessing of God. or just having us, even if you don't want to involve God in with yourself, you are atheist. I don't even know if atheistic is a word. Let's say you are atheist and you don't want to have God or any sort of angle. So what will you do? Just start with a fake self-belief in yourself. Say that you are strong. Then yeah, I'm strong and I will be able to endure this suffering for 5 minutes. You do that, you realize that that would mean that that was not a fake self belief. You see, this is interesting, guys, so you need to understand this properly. Hear me out. You are faced with an obstacle and difficulty where the suffering is guaranteed, and your mind thinks that you won't be able to overcome it. This is your current state. Now you say, I will be able to overcome it. How? I'll prove it to you. Let's see if I can do it for 5 minutes. Your mind says, no, we won't be able to do it for 5 minutes. Just give up, please. You tell yourself, let's just push ourselves for 30 seconds. Can we do that? Your mind said, no, no, no. You stop negotiating and you just go like 30 seconds. See, there will be a part of your brain that will say, okay, like 30 seconds, right? Okay, let's just get this over with. Let's just do this for 30 seconds. All right, we are doing this for 30 seconds. And then you are promising that you will give up, right? Yeah, I will give up. Let's just do this for 30 seconds. All right, we do this. So right now, you're saying like this is a false self-belief that you will be able to, you are strong enough to do it. Let's say the suffering is for 60 minutes and you tell yourself that I will be able to do it. Like 60 minutes, yeah, I will be able to endure for 60 minutes. But your mind will go all haywire, right? So you convince yourself for 5 minutes, your mind says no. You say 30 seconds, your mind says yes. You do it for 30 seconds. You say, okay, my mind was saying I won't be able to suffer, but here I am. I'm 30 seconds into suffering and I am not dead. I am not dead from the suffering. Let's see if I can endure for 30 more seconds. You suffer more for 30 more seconds. You endure. By this time, you might have created a little bit of momentum. If you have not, do this for a while. But if you have momentum, you will be able to do it for 5 more minutes. I'm telling you guys, there is no such suffering, at least in this mediocre level where you have to do some assignment, some project or some work where you won't be able to do it for 5 minutes, guys. Like this is for extreme cases where you have to walk on hot coal. That is not the case generally, right? So you do it for 5 minutes and then you say, I thought that I won't be able to do it for 5 minutes. I thought I won't be able to endure, but here I am. Let's see how much I can endure more. So you see these things are the hooks. Now, this is the thing that you are placing. Like this is the, let's see how much I can endure more. Let's do for 5 more minutes. Let's do for 30 more seconds. Let's do for 1 more minute. You keep doing this, guys, and sooner rather than later you will be able to do 60 minutes of enduring suffering. Now the real question comes when you told yourself initially that I will be able to endure for 60 minutes. Was that a lie then? Was that a false belief? Because you did endure for 60 minutes. You said that you will be able to do, and you did. So then it means that was not a lie, that was not a false belief. So that would mean that what you said in the beginning was the truth. Now, stay with me for a second. You started with sort of a false belief. You placed hooks. What hooks? Let's do this for 30 seconds. Okay, I was able to do it for 30 seconds. I thought I won't be able to do it. So let me push myself a little bit more. You keep pushing yourself a little bit, tiny bits. And sooner rather than later, you will be able to endure for 60 seconds, 60 minutes. So, sort of false belief of yours set that you set before was not false after all. I hope you are able to understand, and I hope you are here with me. This is very much chance that I am just this video is going in a void and there is no one watching, but this is, I think this is the sauce, guys. Alright, love you all. Apart from that, we'll show up again tomorrow.